Alright. You recording?
Recording?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Slime
Slime
girls.
girls. Oh shit.
Yeah, we have to say it at the same time. Come on.
Okay.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Slime girls.
Slime
Wait.
girls. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Slime girls.
Slime girls. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I think that was good enough.
Alright. Hello and welcome to Monster Girl Mondays, the show where we look at various women and rank them based on how attractive we think they are. I'm your host, Yakuman, and with me is my co-host as always, Ellen Horai.
That's me.
Yeah, Monster Girls, yeah. Today's episode, Slime Girls. Hold on, I fucking forgot to share my screen again, like I did on the first episode.
That's fine.
Whatever. Yeah, what do you think about Slime Girls, Ellen?
Slime girls. I actually do like slime girls a lot. It's just a really interesting concept in general. It has a lot of potential. There's a lot of possibilities. It's definitely one of my favorite types.
Yeah, like, it's sort of like, it's one of the most, like, it's kind of like hard and difficult to explain, I think, the appeal to them to me. But I agree that I find them one of the most attractive ones, like in general types. But I don't know how to like articulate like why I think they're so attractive.
Well, thinking about it, well, there's something very, I guess, very intrinsically lewd about a girl that's just like always dripping with goop. I don't know. Like I know some people are not into that. I think it's kind of interesting, and, just the idea of being like covered in a cute slime girl's goop.
um, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's like, I definitely like because like sex in itself is like this sweaty, passionate mess that's already kind of disgusting and filthy, and makes you feel bad. So I guess it is like a logical extreme of that
Yeah,
like yeah, of those
it's a
feelings.
girl that's all fluid. Yeah, it is. It's interesting. There's also the fact that that the slime will take a very like definite girl shape. So there's
Yeah,
the idea like she can mold into like whatever like body you would be the most
yeah,
attracted to.
yeah. In Monster Girl Musume, my Bible, which I bring up in every single
You
episode,
got it.
the slime, yeah, Sue, the slime girl, she's like, the more water she adds onto her, like the more like bigger and voluptuous she gets, and until she can like even become like a massive giant if she absorbs enough water, and
Hmm.
even like different types of water as well. Like when she goes into like the hot springs and stuff, like absorbing that water like changed her personality. Or like when it's like more toxic, filthy water, she turns into like she goes from like being like all innocent and bubbly to being like a
Oh,
bitch, and it's like hot. Yeah, it was like all cool. Yeah, there's quite a few cool ideas they do of so.
yeah, that does sound really interesting. Like I didn't think of that idea before. Like her changing personality when she absorbs like other liquids. Kind
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of Frankie from One Piece.
Ah, damn, that other thing we bring up in every podcast, One Piece.
Does One Piece have a slime girl? Now that I think about it,
Um, it probably does, but I don't know if it
it
does.
just has so many characters.
Yeah, yeah, One Piece has kind of done everything, hasn't it?
Pretty much. So, other slime girls? I guess there's
Uh,
Anchovy from Chimera. That's another thing we always bring up.
yes.
It's a pizza slime. It's very delicious. She does
Oh
not
yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah,
if you
yeah.
only want her for the food. She wants you gotta want her for the love too. But once you do get the love, free pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like in Omori there's a slime girl as well, that I haven't played those
Hmm.
games.
Yeah, me neither. It's been on my list for a while, but never
Yeah.
got around to those. Yeah, it's kind of hard to think of like specific slime girls now that I think of it. Like slimes are everywhere, right? They're like
Yeah,
omnipresent in RPGs and stuff, and even Harpy
yeah.
story has Goopy in chapter one. But slime girls you don't see as often. They're usually
Yeah.
just in specifically Monster Girl content.
Yeah, I mean like there's quite a few of them in like Monster Girl porn games, though I don't think
Yeah.
there's like any that's like worth bringing up. Um, there's ones that like stick in my mind. There's Yeah, I mean like the only other like prominent slime character is like obviously the slime isekai, though
Oh,
that's like
that's a dude.
yeah, that's not really yeah, it's a dude. It's not cool.
No.
And like when he transforms, it's like into like a androgynous human, opposed to like a slime person. So,
Yeah.
which sucks about a lot of those reincarnated stories. Is that like, oh, the whole gimmick is that I've reincarnated something, and then like a volume or two
And
later, they just turn
yeah,
to a
just
human.
becomes a normal person. Very lame.
Fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Gotta commit to the bit.
Um, yeah, yeah, commit to the bit. And there needs to be more slime
Yes.
girls, because I really am struggling to think of any slime
It's
girls. There needs to
hard,
be more
right?
slimes.
One that comes to
Yeah.
mind, and this is a bit of a stretch, there in the D&D podcast Dice Funk in season 8, one of the players does play a slime character that is like very. I think they're like genderless, but they're very like female coded, and they can't like take a shape of a human. I don't think, but they can habit corpses and like puppeteer them. So kind of a slime girl, kinda not.
I'll be honest, I can't imagine listening to 8 seasons of a D&D podcast.
You would think, but that
I'm
one
sorry.
is actually surprisingly good.
I mean, I guess if the people involved are like funny enough in terms of like,
Yeah,
yeah, if they're
yeah.
good
Most
enough
D&D
performers.
podcasts suck balls, but that one's actually really good.
All right. Enough about other
Yes.
podcasts. It's about this one today.
Yeah.
And yes,
Let's get to it.
getting starting off with the based slime. What do you think about this based slime?
Based slime. She's yeah, she's cute. I like the
Hmm.
curves. You know, I
Yeah,
like the pose, I like the finger on her mouth, just being kind of coy. It's
yeah.
interesting.
I think this is definitely a better base design than the Arachne was. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. There's nothing that
yeah. I
jumps
do
out
like.
to me like, oh, how does this work or how does that work? It's just a cute slime girl.
No, it's just forming from this big old puddle,
Yeah,
and yeah, yeah. Tits are
tits.
dripping with like goo, and like yeah, it's
It's
good.
good. I guess that's one thing about
Um,
slimes too. I am curious to see how like the rest of the slimes in Monster Girl Encyclopedia differentiate each other because while it is a very cool
well,
concept, it does make me wonder like how else do you execute this because it's
there's 10 of
10 of
them.
them.
This is gonna be yes, there are 10 different types, so
Oh
we're
boy.
gonna be here for this is the longest episode so far. So yeah, clearly Kangaroo Cross had quite a few
Yeah, I
ideas.
guess so. It is.
Right.
Yeah. It's a type of monster girl that I guess if you really stop to think about it, you can have some cool ideas. But it's not one that's like obvious. Like you can, Arachne and harpies is like you just need to look at all the various species of birds and spiders and yokai and stuff. Like other mythological creatures that can kind of
You
slide
know,
there.
there's no jelly girl, and I don't think I've ever seen a jelly girl be done.
Jelly girl.
Even in place, like jelly. Even though, like imagine like Adventure Time, that would have like a jelly princess, but it doesn't have
Yeah,
any.
I guess so. Well, there is the subject of
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you see in these Monster Girl things the subject of eating slime and like what it tastes like. So I guess it could there
Mm.
could be a slime girl that tastes like jelly.
And a pizza slime girl too.
Hmm.
All right, I think we'll go.
Yep.
Yeah, slime, family, slime, type, semi-solid life form.
Semi-solid.
These are the slime girls are the only people in this type, this category, the semi-solid life form. If you're wondering,
Interesting.
habitat various, including plains, grasslands, and caves. Nature simple, honest. Diet the semen, sweat, and saliva of human
Yum
men.
yum.
The slime is a semi-solid monster that dwells in large numbers on grasslands and plains, typically near towns, though they can occasionally be found in other regions. Most especially because they often wander about in search of human men. They are capable of expanding and contracting their blue, semi-solid bodies at will to assume a variety of shapes, and are intelligent enough to speak, though their thoughts are simple.
Aw.
When it's fun, yeah. I think he's also right next to harpies. The base one is just kind of
Yeah.
dumb, and it's like cute. Yeah. When a slime discovers a man, she stretches out her fluid body, entangling his with hers to keep him from moving. She extracts his semen and other bodily fluids in a manner uncannily reminiscent of sexual intercourse. A slime's body is capable of milking the semen from a man under almost any condition, enveloping his body with liquid pleasure while she does. As a slime stores the essence she gathers, surplus nourishment not needed to form her womanly body pools at her feet. When this surplus accumulates to a certain point, it splits off, forming a new slime that looks just like the original.
Oh.
This clone can think only of ingesting nourishment, and immediately joins in the feast. She will remain with her sister until she is comfortable enough to settle on her own and seek her own prey. The simple structure of slimes make them highly adaptable, but also sensitive and thus quite susceptible to mana and their environment. Changes resulting from these factors have led to the birth of a number of variants, including the higher order red slime, the hypertrophic mutation known as the queen slime, the bubble slime, which is strongly influenced by her habitat, and the dark slime. It is said that factors such as long-term mating with a single human man, or change of habitat, can change a slime into another monster in the slime family. So, right off the bat, this is like the first time where the base one has like, it immediately spoils what's,
Yeah.
next. I guess because like, yeah, because like, I guess because like, it them changing based on their habitat is gonna be a huge part of this, and them like getting enough nourishment to split off and have a younger sister.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
interesting to me that it refers to the other one as her sister because this seems more like
and a clone.
reproduction.
Yeah, sister instead of daughter. I think that is interesting.
Yeah. Especially because in the image here, like the other one does look a little bit smaller than the main one.
Yeah, yeah. Until like she gets enough nourishment, enough mana, and she can like go away independently.
Yeah.
I am surprised that like considering Monster Girls Encyclopedia does focus on like this marriage aspect. I'm surprised that there was none of this present, even though she literally has like, again like daughters.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually don't bring up offspring very much, I guess. The closest I
Also,
guess was
every yeah,
the egg with the black harpy.
yes, yeah. Um, Speaking of this image, every time I look at it, I think they're pointing and laughing at me, and then it turns out they're not.
It does look like they are.
Um, yeah, yeah. Like, look at this fucking idiot. He doesn't want to have sex with a slime girl.
Couldn't be me.
This slime has gathered enough excess mana to divide. The clone slime is just like her sister, replicating exactly her tremendous zest for mating with men.
Yeah. This one is pretty
Oh,
short and straight to the point.
yeah,
And like it just establishes like the very base slime, and it's interesting how they can morph into other slimes, it seems.
yeah, yeah. Nothing too much to say about this. That's like, yeah. This is like the most setup
Yeah,
description we've had. Um, but I do
makes
like
sense.
it. I like the baseline.
Yeah, it's erotic enough to get the brain juices going.
Yeah. All right. Think we can move on
Yes.
to the red slime.
Red slime.
Red slime.
She's red.
Mm-hmm. She sure is.
So this one, well, there isn't much difference in like the monster aspects. It's slime girl was red.
Yeah, her like personality, facial expressions are a little bit different. Well, like
Yeah,
the first one was kind of yeah, like innocent looking. This one seems to be yeah, a little bit more devious, a little bit lewder.
yeah.
But yeah. Do you have a preference for the color of slime girls?
Mm, not really. I don't think it's more about the like the personality, I suppose,
Yeah,
and the taste.
yeah, yeah. I don't know what a red slime is gonna taste like. Because I imagine.
Better not be ketchup.
Oh yeah, no. Um, I'll be honest. Have you ever had the drink Ramoon? Like
No,
the,
I
the
have
the
not.
Japanese drink with like the marble in it. I think the whenever I think about the taste of like the blue slime, I imagine they taste like that. Even though it's not a blue drink, but I just
I
yeah
heard it's quite good.
yeah
Never
it's
had the
yeah it's, yeah
chance.
it's decent. It's decent, and the marble is cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what about this one?
Uh,
She looks to me like she should taste like orange juice.
yeah. Yeah, there's definitely something a bit more savory about the red slime. Hmm.
Now I
I
want to.
hope it's not hot sauce.
Oh yeah, I want to
I don't
like
want that.
taste all these slimes and see what they taste like. Oh yeah, if
Yeah,
she's
we should.
spicy,
Yeah,
then I think I think I would have some issues.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't want. Yeah, because like I eat like sweet chili chicken somewhat frequently as like a meal. So I don't want. I wouldn't want to like have that as a slime girl.
Yeah, I
As
don't
yeah,
handle spicy too well.
yeah. I mean, I like it. I just don't want to. I don't think I want my I would like a spicy girlfriend, but not one that tastes spicy.
Yeah.
All right. You
Alright.
wanna? Yeah, you wanna read?
Let's go. So, red slime, family, slime, type, semi-solid life form. Habitat, various, including plains, grasslands, and caves. Nature simple. Diet, the semen, sweat, and saliva of human man. Wow, she should really set herself apart. The red slime, with its crimson elastic body, is a higher order slime. Much like the slime, they dwell on plains and grasslands near human settlements, though in smaller numbers, mixed among common slimes in similar habitats. And the red slime is superior to the slime in physical and mental ability. In particular, their emotional capacity is quite sensitive, and some individuals are so emotively complex that they appear deeply human. While slimes have a strong tendency to act. Oh, thank you.
Sorry, yeah.
While slimes have a strong tendency to act accordingly to instinct, red slimes possess some semblance of reason and are capable of communicating their thoughts clearly. Red slimes feed on the desire and delicacy of human semen the same manner as slimes. They're somewhat more violent than common slimes. If they see a human man, they can be expected to attack aggressively and mate with him. Though their intelligence and emotional condition is more finely attuned, they're still slimes. Mind and body, a muck of pleasure. A muck of pleasure.
Yeah, that's
Despite
not.
this,
I was just gonna say that's not pretty. That's not a very attractive way to put it. A
yeah,
muck of pleasure.
it's strange. Despite this, and despite their theoretical superiority, red slimes are still considered less dangerous than slimes because of their emotional complexity, which often leads them to allow prey to escape. This choice may be related to their refined selectivity regarding prey, pride in their greater power, or embarrassment. Oh, they're red, so they get embarrassed easily. Red slimes reproduce in the same way as slimes by splitting off from surplus pools of nutrients into new individuals. Relationships between the original slime and her subsequent sister clones are more clearly defined than among slimes, but the drive to feed upon their prey is still overwhelming. Thus, in the end, the behavior of the red slime does not differ all that greatly from that of the common slime after all.
All right. I will have to say the as a fan of knee socks from Panty and Stocking, I can say that red girls that get embarrassed easily are a yeah, I'm quite fond of them.
Hmm,
Yeah,
I
yeah, I don't know, it just
see.
like makes me smile. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Uh,
I noticing a bit of a theme with this one and the harpies is like the first one is kind of dumb and not as dangerous, while the well dangerous but not as violent. While the second one is more violent but also more emotional.
yeah.
Seems to be kind of the same pattern here.
Mhm. Though I'm not as into this one as the Black Harpy though.
Yeah, same.
Uh, there's like more, there's more language about prey and predator and capturing men than there was in the base one.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. Honestly, not a whole lot to say about this one. It just seems like, yeah, slime, but she's red and a little bit smarter.
hmm. Uh,
Should I read the flavor
yeah.
text?
If you want, I mean, I can't show it.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, you can if you want.
The red slime has more developed emotive abilities than the blue slime. Oh, now she's called the blue slime, not just the slime. Interesting. I was wondering about that. This is evident in the expression of heated joy upon her face. It is easy to see that she's caught in the throes of rapture.
I mean, I think if like the first one has no real emotional capabilities beyond like lust, then it's probably a little bit lower than this one.
Lower on what do you mean?
On the list, on the tier list.
I don't know. I think that the base slime being so just kind of like clueless and dumb and just can barely form a sentence, but just wants their fluids. It is a little bit endearing. At least I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking more of just like she would be put more in like sex tier as opposed to wife tier.
Yeah, but I don't think this one would be wife tier either.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, so far slimes are not coming out the greatest showing, but we are still
No,
at the very beginning and
only
there's
2.
10 of them.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Next one, Queen
Ooh,
Slime.
okay.
Yeah, I've zoomed by out for this one. What do we think about the Queen Slime?
So there's 3 of them?
I think, well, because like, how it's like been set up is that of course if you have like an excess amount of mana, they split off and have like extras, and it
Yeah.
seems like this main one here is the Queen Slime, but she's able to, yeah, these are like, yeah, her clones, her sisters.
So she actually keeps the clones and just kind of grows, I guess.
Yeah, like, because the first one, the Blue Slime, it was like they split off and then they go off and do their own thing eventually.
And these
The
stay.
mitosis, and then, yeah, these ones. This one has like an actual desire to be a queen.
Yeah. Okay, that is cool. I like that. I'm wondering if this is following. Like I already kind of forgot most of the list from the baseline that it spoiled. I wonder if this is following Dragon Quest slimes because there is the the basic slime which is blue, and then there's the slightly stronger red slime, and there is the king slime which is very big.
There
So
is. There's some monsters on this list that do exclusively come from video games. So this is probably true.
yeah, because the slimes are the mascots of Dragon Quest, so
Yes.
I guess it only makes sense to pay tribute to that. Yeah, like I also hope that at least maybe in Volume 2 we get some more unique takes on the idea.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, there's only like 4 of them, but every single one is like quite interesting.
Ooh.
Um, I like the slime queen's crown. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty hot image.
Yeah,
I think.
it definitely is. The there's a little bit of a little bit of Fury vibes, a little bit,
Yeah,
just 3 hot women just kind of cuddling, and they're looking at you. They want you to get involved, but it's also cool that they
they
seem
do
to
have.
be.
Yeah, they do have like a sort of attachment to the queen.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely
Like the
like
one on the
that.
left is like particularly like, yeah,
And she's like hugging her leg.
yeah, clingy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, I
this
wanna.
one's cool.
Makes me want to like do the Lupin thing where you like dive out of your clothes in like one jump. I think they did that in like Fully Coolly as well, which was
Oh
like a very
dang!
specific parody of it. Yeah. Yeah, and then just like dive into it.
Hell yeah! Take a
This is
big
good.
dive into the pool.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, queen slime. Family slime. Type semi-solid life form. Habitat various, including plains, grasslands, and caves. Nature simple and honest. Diet. Okay, this is like the exact same description.
Yeah.
Oh
Not a
well.
whole lot of variation.
Oh well.
I mean, this one is honest. The previous one was just simple, wasn't it?
And then the blue slime was simple and honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, simple and honest. It's the exact same.
The red one is just simple. So that one is actually capable of lying.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
a very, very tiny detail that is interesting.
But she is simple, so that the lies aren't going to be like that complex.
Yeah.
The queen slime is a mutation known as the queen of the slime family. Though they look like a collection of several slimes huddled together with a queen as its center and several discrete retainers around its periphery, the queen slime is, in fact, a single monster. Ah, damn. A queen slime is made when the dividing mechanism of a common slime is defective, unable to split off in its excess accumulation of nourishment. The central body and peripheral bodies differ in abilities, but are under the governance of the queen and share the same awareness, thoughts, and memories. Like other slimes, queen slimes feed on the essence of human men by wrapping their prey up in their highly vicious bodies for sex and feeding. Viscous bodies. Highly viscous bodies, yeah. However, the central body, or queen, is a very slow-moving, perhaps as a result of their local hypertrophy of the hypertrophy? Yeah, the local hypertrophy of their body. Therefore, her retainers move aggressively to secure their prey. Due to her physical size, a queen slime is far more voracious than a common slime, and when a man is caught by her retainers, he can expect to spend eternity at the center of her harem. A queen slime who has mated with a man for a long time develops as if she were a village of slimes, an entity known as a slime kingdom. Whoa.
Okay.
Her peripheral bodies rapidly grow more intelligent as she swells in size. Groupings of these bodies take on separate roles, from knights and magicians who protect the queen and her man, to hunters who procure food for the man, to merchants who trade with other races. As the queen slime grows still more intelligent and her bodies multiply, some even take on roles with no clear functions, such as pleasure slaves made singly for the man's desires. Regardless of how intelligent or numerous a queen slime becomes, the principal intent of her actions remains the same: to dine, quote, mate, to her heart's content, and to expand her kingdom. Even the trade of her merchants is said mostly to be a venture aiming to obtaining drugs and equipment to boost the man's potency. Because a queen slime only mates with the man she considers her husband, one may think that a slime kingdom that has a man at its core is safer to enter. However, this is by no means the case, as other monsters have been known to take up residence in a slime kingdom, especially because it is difficult to distinguish a slime queen's peripheral body from a common slime.
Okay. That is cool.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
It just gets bigger and bigger, has an entire, fucking knights and mages and merchants, all from her own body.
That is so fucking cool. And they all love you.
Yeah, they all share the same emotions and memories and stuff. So, she's getting, more and more knowledge and data.
Yeah, this one
one's awesome.
is really, I do like a lot how they incorporated the idea of her having multiple bodies like that. It just keeps growing more and more.
Yeah,
Into a whole kingdom.
And the image here, they do differentiate themselves by creating their own slime, witches' hats and knights'
so
helmets.
Cute.
As the slime queen grows, it creates more and more peripheral bodies with different roles. They all desire carnal relations with the man who is their king. All of the women of the kingdom are subservient to the king. This is good.
it is interesting how it calls it her harem. So like
Yes.
again, bit of some Yuri vibes. With like self-cessed, I guess.
I mean, if you want them to have some Yuri stuff,
Yeah,
they certainly will.
this one's
Yeah.
great. I really like this one.
yeah, I'm quite fond of it as well. Um, yeah, yeah. Every now and again, there's like one that just has me like grinning ear to ear like a fucking idiot, and this one's
Same.
this one's that. uh,
Yeah, this
uh,
one really is very cool. It it's cool how far it took the idea.
mm, mm, yeah, yeah. Has like entire like economies and stuff. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
any ever. I need to jump ahead a little bit for the next one, but any final thoughts?
Hmm. I guess not really. I guess the only thing I was thinking of is also a bit interesting how other slimes can like kind of hide in the middle of the kingdom and like
Yes.
masquerade as being part of the kingdom. Considering how dumb the base slime is said to be, it's a bit hard to picture.
I mean, she's still simple and honest, so
Yeah,
yeah. I think even if the red slime rocked in, they still wouldn't like think about it.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it makes some sense.
All right. The next one, sea slime.
Ooh, this one's cute.
This one is cute. Um, yeah,
Like a
yeah. There's like a
jellyfish.
jellyfish, yeah, jellyfish thing going on. Uh, yeah,
And just
yeah,
in general, very adorable design. It kind of makes me think of my favorite character from Wadanohara and the Great Blue Sea, Puma, who is a jellyfish
mm,
girl.
yeah. No, I haven't
Jellyfish are
played.
kinda rad, even if they're
They are.
scary.
Yeah, no, I've whenever like I do see like an ocean documentary and like it gets like the jellyfish part, I'm always like, man, there's so many cool fucking jellyfish
Yeah,
out
well,
there.
that is true. Like, I remember when I found out that there's I forgot what it's called. Like, there's like a deep sea jellyfish that's like red and like it shines like a fucking gaming computer, and I was like, can't believe this fucking thing is real. It's like
Yeah, yeah. I've
really cool.
written down actually to incorporate jellyfish girls in whatever I make at some point. At some point, I need to. Oh, bless you. Yeah, just wrote it down. All right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we're saying that you want to like incorporate
Jellyfish girls.
jellyfish girls in
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Yeah. I need
cool.
to like do some research on them and like start putting them in. Uh.
For sure. I didn't even think of doing. Didn't think of doing any like fish life, uh, kind of monster girls in Harpy story. I guess it's not like a story that takes place very close to the water most of the time,
Mm,
but it is something to think about.
yeah. 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 No, I can't think of many jellyfish girls. Anyway, this is cool. I like
Yeah.
how she has like very defined short hair as opposed to like the rest who are like they have like defined hair, but then it kind of like goes off into like big gloopy drops. This one is like a lot more. Uh, I don't know. I think like it adds to the sort of like cuteness of her. I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it kind of incorporates a little view as well.
Yeah.
Also like the floaty kind of appearance.
Yeah. Sort of. there's a slight eroticism in that, like, it's like this invisible
Oh,
dress, but
yeah. You see through.
it's also, yeah, cute. If she had like a more like voluptuous design, it would be like definitely, yeah, top tier sex wise. But because she's so sort of like so petite and small, it's like it's more cute.
Yeah, yeah, definitely more cute. Although I am a big fan of like see through as a design choice.
Yeah, which I guess is like the sort of like the appeal of slime girls also.
Yeah.
You you okay to start reading?
Sure. Let's get to it. Sea slime, family slime, type semi-solid life form, habitat the ocean, nature simple, honest, diet the semen, sweat, and saliva of human man. I guess the only thing that changed was the habitat.
Yeah.
Which again, still following kind of the same pattern the harpies. Wasn't the fourth one the
Siren,
siren?
yeah. That's true, actually, yeah.
Wait, was the fourth one the
The third
third
one was the
one?
cockatrice. The fourth was the
Oh yeah,
siren.
the cockatrice, right?
Yeah.
So I guess they're in. Is this grouped in like habitat as well, or is it just a coincidence?
Yeah, I think because it is sort of split off into chapters somewhat, which was like it was originally I was kind of do it like that, but I think I immediately realized like no, there's no point in like talking about Arachne girls and then like you know a
Yeah,
couple of episodes we had to talk about Arachne again, and then like another episode we're doing more Arachne. It's better to just do Arachne all at once than like
for
yeah
sure.
splitting them up. But yeah, I think there's like a one where like it's just there's a section of this book that talks about the ocean, and I think this is where the next two slimes come in.
I guess it makes sense. Okay. The sea slime is a variant of the slime that has adapted to live in the ocean. Like the slime, it is categorized as a semi-solid life form. However, the sea slime is more fixed in shape to prevent its body from drifting apart. Thus, it cannot deform at will in the manner of the slime. Sea slimes can use their skirt-like bells to swim, but in most cases they simply drift whenever the sea's currents may take them. On rare occasions they wash up on shore, or frequently they rise in the nets of fishermen. If they get caught in the nets, they open their bells and legs wide to solicit sexual intercourse. Though this is not normally sufficient seduction to cause a man to pounce, it seems that some fishermen are unable to resist, so starved are they for women after living so long at sea. Sea slimes are swayed heavily by the joys of intercourse, just as they are by the ocean's currents. As the man violates and pleases the sea slime, she drinks up his every touch and echoes it back with the undulation of her body and the oscillation of her hips. She appears typically submissive during intercourse, but if the man attempts to cut it short after falling to her temptation, tentacles will unravel from her bell and inject him with paralyzing venom. Oh no. She then rocks her hips even harder against his frozen body, and is unlikely to release him until she is either satisfied or the man faints from exhaustion. Like the slime, the sea slime feeds principally on the essence of human man. Surplus nutrients are stored in her bell. When her bell grows to a certain size, it divides to produce a sister sea slime. These clones are undernourished,
Yeah.
and have not yet grown a bell, which leaves their lower bodies fully exposed. These slimes seek a mate as soon as they can, longing for the slide of a man's penis moving within her, so that She can apply her raw, untamed touch to extract the siege. It is probably the most passive monster we saw so far.
Yeah, well,
that she does not like kidnap and assault man.
no.
She just kind of like she just kind of beckons them.
Well, first things first. I don't think her plan would work. I have some friends in the Navy, and I know fishermen do not wait for women to show up at all. Yeah, they have each other. They don't need those sea slimes.
That is true.
As for me, I I don't really want to be stung by a jellyfish
Same.
girl.
Yeah, we've been over this with the scorpion.
Yeah.
Not the most appealing
And
thing.
it doesn't seem to be as good as like the Thunderbird. The Thunderbird was like very typically the electricity feels good. This one is just like you're being stung by a jellyfish if you try to cut it short.
Yeah, the idea of being like poisoned and stuff like that is just like getting stuff injected in me is just not appealing.
No.
So yeah, this is a very cute one.
Yeah.
I think this might be the first Doteru.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can definitely
Especially
agree with
because she's so passive, she's not just gonna go out there raping random people.
No. And yeah, like
just a cute little girl.
Yeah, just the design is immensely cute. But nothing that I particularly want. Okay.
Well, there's the flavor text.
Yeah.
Sea slimes usually move with the winds of the sea. However, when a sea slime sees a man, she moves against the current, slowly but surely in his direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There seems to be more flavor text and images than there has been so far. Like the other two girls.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess to make up the fact that the lore is very short on these.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll not much else to say about this one, just very cute.
1, 3, 5. Bubble slime.
Okay.
Bubble slime.
Zoom
out a little bit. Bubble slime.
Bubble slime.
Bubble slime.
Bubble slime.
What do you think
Bubble slime.
What do you think the bubble slime? What do you think she tastes like? Kind of soapy.
Soap,
yeah,
maybe?
soapy. Actually, the fact I saw about it, I was actually not because she's disgusting.
This one's not much for eating, I guess.
Yeah, but this one's like a gloopy monstrosity. It's kind of cool, but
I like this. There's something
She seems overwhelmed by her own like slimy mess.
Yeah. Like she's very slimy. Like this is like the one that really went all in the idea of the goop. It's just like she's going to cover you in goop. And well, I'm not opposed to the idea.
See, like the amount I'm attracted to this sort of is constantly going up and down as I think about it. Well, like I just had the thought of like, oh, this kind of looks like snot, and now I'm like, gross.
Oh.
But then, but then I also just sort of like. But then I also sort of though like as sort of like a living like hot spring.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It kind of like goes up and down.
Oh, that could be cool.
Yeah, it goes up and down and stuff. I'm not. It's really good. It's really good. I love the design. I think the design is fucking awesome. I just need to like read the text to sort of like contextualize it.
Yeah. Yeah, this one that the text will make or break, I think. But I do like the design. I like the very big silhouette of it.
Yeah, that's like her hair and her like left leg are just so completely goopy and like lost in it. She basically doesn't even have like a leg. It's like cool. And like a hand is like
cool.
like stuck.
And again, the bubble slime is also a slime from Dragon Quest, I believe. Although I think it's only in the metal variety. Which is surprising that we haven't seen a metal slime so far.
Yeah, I don't think there is one either. Spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played much Dragon Quest. Though
Yeah,
I
me neither.
do need to. Bubble slime. Family slime, type semi-solid life form. Habitat, wetlands, sewers. Oh,
Oh.
I don't want a fucking sewer girlfriend.
She's a sewer slut. She's a sewer slut.
Yeah.
She's gonna make cool music.
See, now the appeal did go once again, went down, and then the thought of having sex with her to the sewer sluts music is like, Actually, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, like,
Not in a sewer. I have no.
Not in a sewer, no.
Nature gloomy, simple. Diet.
Oh, she's gloomy.
The semen, sweat, and saliva of human men.
Alright, here we go.
The bubble slime is a variant of the slime. Thank you. Again, you always clarify that. That lives in the dark, moist areas such as wetlands and sewers. Though bubble slimes are intelligent enough to speak, their thoughts are very simple. They roam freely in search of human men, upon whom they prey. The viscous body of the bubble slime emits a strong musk, which makes them easy to detect when near. This is the result of a chemical reaction that occurs in her body, causing parts of it to detach in the form of bubbles. Perhaps for this reason, the bubble slime is far more ravenous than the common slime. When a bubble slime spots a man, she attacks him and attempts to extract his semen and other bodily fluids in a manner resembling sexual intercourse. However, her body is more liquid than that of a common slime, and this combined with the awkwardness of her movement makes it difficult for her to effectively restrain her prey. She prevents escape by first administering some of her bodily slime. Through oral transmissions, she kisses the man, filling his mouth with the strong aphrodisiac of her addictive flesh. Under its influence, the man will seek her body with a great passion. The effect of small doses wear off after a modest period of time, but heavy intake causes a man to depend on the body of the bubble slime, and perceive her stench as a pleasant smell. There is no going back from this state. He will most likely be incapable of living without her. It is also said that her odor is caused by the toxin she absorbs from the rank environment in which she lives. Therefore, if one brings a bubble slime out of the sewer and allows her to live for a time in a clean environment, her odor will vanish. Then she'll be found to give a surprisingly sweet, soft aroma. Perhaps this pleasant scent bubble slime addicts to smell is simply an enhancement of this.
This is I'm still split. This didn't help.
Yeah, this one's very up and down. It's like, I don't mind gloomy, smelly, neat girl characters. Yeah, I do like them. But I think sometimes it's going a little bit too far with them being in sewers.
Yeah, like I don't want her to be smelling like shit.
Kind of like the Antarachne, I want to take her out of wherever she is, and this one seems to
Yeah.
there seems to be another side where you can take her out, and the smelly musk is replaced with a sweet smell.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting. I don't know, like it like the idea of her slime being like aphrodisiac is also kind of interesting.
Yes.
That does add a little bit of an extra. This is kind of a I can fix her kind of monster, I guess. If that's the appeal.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like, well, I may be gross, but she's grosser. So either we be gross together, or we get out the sewers together. Of which that is appealing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no. I I think.
Yeah. Flavor text. Image. Can't be shown. The bubble slime's bubbles shroud the man's body with a mild and agreeable sensation all over, comforting him.
What do you mean can show it? She's just eating a churro.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Does seem good, though. Does.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it tipped a little bit more towards wood than not.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is just
At
like,
least for me.
is jumping between the bubble slime as like a bath bubble slime and a snot bubble slime. It keeps bouncing back in my head of like what the interpretation of this is.
I guess there can be variations because there is some that live like in wetlands, like not all of them live in sewers, so maybe some are less gross than others.
Wetlands. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right. It's gonna take me a little bit while to figure out where I'm gonna place it, but for now we'll
Yeah.
move on.
This is
Oh, go on.
this is the trickiest one so far, I think.
Yeah, yeah. We'll move on to the last and
Yeah.
final girl of Volume 1,
Yep.
which is on page 179. Dark Slime.
Ooh.
What are we thinking
Dark
of the
slime.
Dark Slime?
I like how she has little ghost friends.
Yeah, actually, I was watching the animated show Infinity Train recently, and there are like
Oh,
little slime guys in that. They're like they like show up quite frequently, and they have this same sort of face. They remind me of that. Fucking slime dudes.
interesting. I haven't watched that one.
Yeah, it's a good show. I actually think you and Amy
Yeah, I heard.
would would dig it.
Probably. From everything I heard, it does seem up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love drawing little wispy, strange little guys like this. It's so much fun.
Though if I was having sex with my dark slime girlfriend, I do not want these guys fucking hanging around me.
Yeah, that would be a bit weird. Like one of those just gets on your face like, "Hi, are you enjoying it?" I was until you showed up in my freaking face.
Yeah, like every other one, it's like a little fucking smaller version of them pops out. This one is a fucking goofy guy. It's fucking.
That is that is weird, yeah. The main body is pretty hot in this one. I like the very lustful expression.
I like this idea of having these twin tails that are like slime. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what this middle part is.
Yeah, I was
but
wondering.
It's also got like a goofy little face on it.
Yeah, it seems like some kind of almost like a kind of medallion, but I don't know.
Yeah, once again.
Maybe it's like her core or something. Who knows?
The Queen slimes had that as well. These little gems in this center. But yeah, it was never explained. I noticed she also actually might enhance a little bit. She has like eyeliner around her eyes. Yeah. That's interesting.
Is it natural?
I don't know.
I will assume that this is not explained in any way. And Kenko Cross is just like, you know what? Eyeliner, yes. Fuck it.
Just gonna make her as hard as possible. First things first, these goofy little fucking
little buggers.
Alright. Once again, fucking yeah. Alright. You wanna start reading?
Let's do it. Dark slime, family slime, type, semi-solid life form, habitat, the plains of the monster realm, etc. Okay. Nature, lustful, simple. Diet, the semen, sweat, and saliva of human man.
Yeah, what do they mean?
I wonder
what do they mean, etc.?
Yeah.
Is it like they did this in
other place?
They did this with one of the arachnes. I can't remember which one, but yeah, once again it was like they used etc. in a place where like you don't know what the etc. means.
Yeah, it's like an etc. when preceding the etc. is only one thing, so there's no connection you can make. It's like if it says in rivers, lakes, etc. Oh, okay, bodies of water, right?
Yeah.
Here's just like the plains of the monster realm and anything else.
Yeah, would it be simpler to just say where she doesn't show up? Is that?
Yeah.
Does the dark slime go to sewers? Does she hang out in sewers?
Ooh, they can have a rave in the sewer with the bubble slime.
But I wouldn't know that, because it just says etc.
It is my headcanon now.
Alright. Okay, seems like the most amount of text so far.
Oh yeah, by far. Or maybe
actually Queen,
because the picture is actually like a little bit higher than usual, so maybe not.
Actually, yeah, it might be the Queen's slime might be the most so far.
Yeah. Well, the dark slime is a higher order variant of the slime.
Once again,
it's
fucking telling us to go to page 18. We know it's a variant of the slime.
Yeah, like, you're telling me that the dark slime is a variant of the slime? I never would have guessed. Due to a greater accumulation of magical power, dark slimes live throughout the monster realm. Their purple bodies have a sphere called the slime core at their centers, that allows them to implement much higher level thought and magic than the common slime.
Okay.
When a dark slime discovers a man, she strikes aggressively and entangles him in her thick, pliant body to constrict his movement. Pliant. She then extracts his semen and other bodily fluids in a manner resembling sexual intercourse. Her aggression and violence are far beyond that of the slime and make her a much more dangerous monster. One should also take heed of her accumulated mana, as she uses it for magic seduction. While typical slimes attack men due to hunger or lust, dark slimes act more in accord with their succubus-like character due to their superior cognitive
Yeah.
faculties. Tripping me up for a second. And the succubus mana that flows throughout their bodies. Dark slimes do not attack human men merely for food, but also to savor the light and the ecstasy of pleasure. They also resemble succubi in their words and gestures, which are consciously lewd and inviting. The sexual talents of the dark slime also go beyond the mere instinctive squeezing of essence exhibited by much of monster kind. Their malleable bodies are dexterous and grant all manner of pleasure to the man in order to heighten the blissful gratification of their union. The man is likely to find his mind loosened more easily by pleasure than with a typical slime. Like slimes, dark slimes can multiply by division. They can also transform human women into fellow dark slimes. Upon seeing a woman, dark slime attacks and engulfs her using all of her body. The woman finds her entirety subjected to a continuous melting bliss. The contents of her mind become colored by the single hue of pleasure. Once the woman's consciousness has been fully dissolved in a sexual joy, it coalesces into a new slime core. The slime core produced in this fashion forms a new body based on that of the former human and is reborn as a new dark slime. The former human woman retains knowledge and memories from her previous life, but the pleasure given to her by the first dark slime has already liquefied her mind and body into an amorphous goo well befitting a slime, which seeks only luscious male essence at the junction of violence and pleasure. The dark slime's weak point is her slime core. It is extremely sensitive to external stimulation. Just a touch is apparently sufficient to render her immobile with the light. And a little flavor text. The slime core is the dark slime's weak point, but also her most erotically gratifying. She's likely to press the sex of the man she loves into it on her own accord. So it's basically a giant clit.
Yeah, it's like the G spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is hot, but again, it has like a goofy facial.
that does kind. It doesn't even really acknowledge the weird little guy.
It didn't at all. Like, it's again like with the fucking Thunderbird. Like, it was like so focused on sex. You're kind of like, well, what else? This,
Yeah.
but it wasn't really. It didn't bother me too much, right? I was just like, okay, well, they didn't do anything with this whole fucking mythology. This one focused so much on the sex once again, and like this aspect of turning human women into fellow dark slimes. That it completely missed the elephant in the room, the thing I was most interested in, the thing that was, which was these fucking goofy slime-faced guys. Why?
They're also just here.
Why does her fucking weak spot, the thing that this fucking guy's dick is like punching, why does it have this fucking goofy little face on it? Why are they all drooling? Why are they? I don't get it.
It's so strange. Like, not even a tiny mention.
It wasn't acknowledged at all. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess that's just the way it is.
I think you
Oh man.
hold on. Cut out for me a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you cut out a little bit, sure. That's fine, I didn't say anything that important.
Okay. Yeah, you cut out for a little bit there. What were you saying?
Yeah, like it's just the way it is. Just these guys are here, deal with it.
They're here to watch.
So yeah. So yeah, not much else to say about this one. Like the the aspect of transforming a woman into the slime is a little bit horror, you know. Like it sounds like a rather unpleasant process.
Yeah.
Like it goes a lot more into the detail than with the Ushioni
Yeah.
did, where that one's just like, yeah, you get spray her blood, you get turned into an Ushioni. This one is like, oh, like goes like into great detail on how like
Yeah.
the woman just melts and
It's
stuff.
it. It's like because like it compares them to being like succubi, and this is an aspect of the succubi within the Monster Girl Encyclopedia universe.
Oh.
I believe. Yeah, they have like the ability to turn others into succubi and monsters.
Hmm.
So
Well, I guess in those cases, at least, like the transformation shouldn't be that violent.
no.
This one's like just, hey, hope you enjoy being a completely different state of matter.
hope
Which
hope
honestly would hmm?
hope you enjoyed having bones because now they're gone.
Yeah. Like it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would necessarily hate it, but it is a bit of a scary process.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I am a human man, and human men get everything in this universe, so I'm fine with this. But I would not want to
Yeah,
be
there's
a woman that gets fucking transformed into a fucking slime.
it's not very clear how how trans women like are classified in this.
Something tells me Kenko Cross did not think about trans women at any point. Um,
Oh, absolutely not.
uh,
But those are the questions that my brain starts to think about.
yeah, when we write the next encyclopedia with good stories and thought out categories and using the mythology to its best potential, and we would answer these fucking questions, whatever these fucking goofy idiots are.
Yeah. I think the worst part of getting transformed into a dark slime is that now you're just stuck with these guys forever. So if your little body roommates are annoying, like you can't really do anything. They're just
You don't
here.
even yeah, it's not even like literal clones of yourself. It's not like little sisters. It's not like independent. It's not even like it doesn't even seem to be things that like have thoughts. These guys just do these fucking empty-headed little goofy fucking faces that I hope don't talk. I hope they don't talk. But even if they don't, it's
It
still
would be really
off-putting.
funny. Yeah, like oh man, I can't get over the fact not at any point these guys get mentioned.
Uh,
Oh, Kinko Cross.
Alright, and that's it for Volume 1. What a way, what a way to end
Yeah,
that.
what a yeah. Really, really went off on a note for sure.
Alright, because my computer is slow and old, it's taking a little bit to load. But,
Oh,
ooh. Okay, yeah,
okay.
you see Slime
Yes.
Carrier,
Yeah.
aka the parasitic slime. Didn't
Huh.
know which one to put this in, but I read the description of it ahead of time, and it's more slime than magic girl focused.
Yeah, it's a composite being. That's the first one we've seen.
Uh,
Oh, hey, look! That one has a face, just like the little
oh, it
guys.
does. Oh, um, yeah. What do you think about this?
Hmm. Okay, so there is like two threads that my mind is taking. One is, do I find this setup of, you know, this composite creature attractive? And the other is, would I want to be in the situation that she is in?
Well, I've read ahead, like I said, and I know the context of this is that this is like a slime that's sort of like using the girl as like, yeah, like a body. Um,
Yeah, so this slime is just a normal slime.
Pretty much.
It's not like a slime girl.
Yeah.
This is not a monster girl. It's just a monster.
Yeah. Yes. But it's found itself a girl. The monster and the girl are now separate, and they have become one.
Yeah, but then when it parasites the girl, then it becomes a monster
Yes.
girl. Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about this one. I like this is what this I guess kind of close to what to like the D&D character you mentioned earlier, because she could also parasite like
Yeah.
people. And like it just made me think like what does the fact that this woman is parasited by a slime bring to the table?
A bunch of slime.
Just yeah, but at that point, wouldn't it just be better to get one of the many slime girls you just saw?
I mean that's how I feel. Yeah. Um, I kind of
Yeah.
feel. I mean, the girl looks like she's enjoying it, but I do not. I feel bad for her. I don't want this parasitic slime anywhere near me. Um, or anybody that I know. Um,
It just seems dangerous.
yeah. Slime carrier, in parentheses, parasitic slime. Family, margin, parentheses, slime. Type, mage, parentheses, semi-solid life form. Habitat, caves and ruins. Nature, simple, but diverse. Diet, the semen, sweat, and saliva of
Okay.
human men. Okay.
Oh yeah, so just like it's doing right now, getting a lot of semen, sweat, and saliva of a human man, apparently.
Oh, ooh, bunch of text. Okay.
Oh boy, yeah, this is volume 2. These two tend to be
Alright.
longer.
The parasitic slime is a strange monster, even for a member of the slime family. Parasitic slimes feed on the semen of men, but cannot assume the form of women. Instead, they infect human females and use them to assault men on their behalf. While they often live in caves and ruins, they will also creep into freight and thus infiltrate human settlements. They hide in places such as narrow crevices and inside armor. When a human woman approaches, they cling to her and enter her body. When a parasitic slime takes residence in a human female, the slime thoroughly disciplines her body with pleasure in order to acquire more essence. The slime flows and crawls all over the host's body, granting her continuous pleasure and awakening her form's inherent eroticism. Her skin becomes softer, lewder, and more sensitive to pleasure now that it is perpetually covered in sticky fluid and bliss. To arouse her lust, the slime climbs inside of the host, filling her throat, stomach, her womb, fusing into her very flesh so that the monster is a part of it. Then, as pleasure melts the host's mind, the slime reconstructs many of her body's human organs into monstrous organs of essence extraction, all ravenous for essence and erotic delight. Trampled mercilessly from the outside in, pleasure overcomes the host and disperses her human reason and intellect. Once the contents of her mind have been rendered an amorphous ooze, she releases herself to the slime, seeking ever greater pleasure. The slime's monstrous love and desire for men merge themselves into her mind, replacing her old thoughts. She is then reborn as a monster known as the Slime Carrier, which possesses both humans' acumen and cognitive capacity and a slime's lascivious attitude, mired in love and pleasure. During the host's training period, the slime sips her essence and, once swollen enough for the host to mount, carries her about in search of prey. It is said that should the host have already a man she likes, the slime will read her mind and head for him at once. When they find their prey, the slime uses the host to seduce or lure him in. When he attempts to save her, he is pulled into the slime, a bed upon which he copulates with the host. The slime-host fusion facilitates the transmissions of pleasure and promotes efficient essence intake. The host's body may look like a human's, but in actuality it is just like the slime's, a reproductive organ entirely adapted to be drenched in essence and bliss. When the essence enters the host, the slime enmeshed with her flesh carries it everywhere, from head to toe, and in turn amplifies her perception of pleasure. When this pleasure courses through her, it is said to give the illusion that her body has given over its human form to that of a sludgy mass. Meanwhile, the parasitic slime infiltrates the host's mind in order to automatically take care of movements and errands, as well as the elimination of adversaries should the need arise. The slime...
Right.
infiltrates even where so she can devolve her mind and body utterly to the carnal delights she partakes of her beloved husband. To share this happiness with other human women, the slime will even divide to create more of its kind. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
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 Yeah, removing the visible slime does nothing. It was said that this girl's foul temperament grew much more pleasant after she was saved from such monster, but ignorance of her hidden monstrous nature would have led to consequences indeed. Yeah, so she's just like, once again, like not even human. It's like,
Yeah,
it turned all of her organs into fucking slime, and this took over her mind.
Yeah, I would not want this to happen to me. Like the idea of, and I don't know, maybe if it was, if it didn't have the whole thing of like it destroying you from inside like that, maybe. But like no, I would not want this to to happen to me, and it does not add anything to a girl should know that she's infected by this
That a girl
thing.
that you love has just like been completely like overwritten, and it's like she's not even like the same person anymore. You know, at what point do
Yeah.
you? Yeah, it's like that old thing of like, if you replace this the wheel from a ship and the sail of a ship, how long until that ship is the same ship, right? If you replace
Yeah.
all of her organs with fucking slime and her mind and her body, like she's not even the fucking same person.
Yeah, no.
It's yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this one.
It's just one of those things that like it doesn't like I can't see this adding anything to this the
No,
situation. Like it's even hard for me to conceptualize who would be into this
like
necessarily.
there's a
Because like I can think of people that this kind of fetish of like corruption and
like transform
this thing
like I know
parasiting.
there are people that are like into body transformation, like things you don't want, like inflation, for example, and like fucking the blueberry shit, like that like rule that like DeviantArt shit. But I don't think
Yeah,
this is like
but that's
this isn't like really doesn't really fall into that. I don't think it is like
yeah. Is it like it is? It is in those cases more about the
yes,
situation itself rather than And like with inflations, like it's not so much wouldn't it be great to have a girl who inflates. It's more about
The fear of it, yeah.
I guess it in this case it's like this is being presented as this is a creature.
Yes.
Are you into this creature? And it's like no, and I find it hard to think of like any reasons why someone
Do
would
you
be.
find your wife immensely attractive, but her personality is disgusting? Well, luckily I have the slime for you.
Pretty much.
Once again, I refer to Monster Girl Encyclopedia as Steal It Media. Take this idea of a girl having her body fuse with a slime, and then like take that for something else. Like, don't erase her mind, but like now the slime is a part of her body, and she can do cool slime things with this new slime friend, and they go on adventures.
Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, like the character I was talking from the D&D campaign, dude, basically they could parasite. At some point they found an NPC, like a female NPC that they were really into, and they parasited her, but like she still kept her conscience.
Yeah.
And then she just, the two of them just went into combat together. Like that kind of thing is.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a lot better than like no, actually it completely fucks you up.
Yeah. Nothing else to really say about this one.
No.
I don't like this existing. I'd rather not.
My day is worse for having read this one. Hopefully there's some better ones now.
Oh, because you're in for a real treat.
Oh boy, let's
Hump
go.
the egg.
Oh, egg. It's an egg.
It's an egg. It's
okay. My day is better now.
Yeah. So
it's so cute.
So yeah, there's like an entire like fairy tales section of this. Remember when we talked about Job Job, which is from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I believe actually Job Job's. Yeah, Job Job's up here.
It's
Hello.
the previous one.
Yeah, this one's based on Humpty Dumpty, and I can't believe what they did with it.
Yeah, like when we were talking about the Jub Jub, you scroll down a little bit and did catch a glimpse of the name. I didn't think this is what it would be, and I'm very happy that it is.
Yeah. Yeah, this is adorable.
It's very cute. It's so adorable.
Fucking, I don't remember what they're called. The fucking, the thing on her neck. Fucking crochet.
Yeah, it's
like a bow.
ribbon.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
She has like a slime, a hogue, and like love heart hogues. Fucking in her.
It's so cute. I can't. It's just adorable.
Yeah, adorable design. Humpty egg.
Alright, Humpty egg, family slime, type, semi-solid life form. Oh, this one has a little bit more solid than others, but
yeah. Well, it has like a whole egg.
The eggshell. Yeah. Habitat Wonderland, nature lustful, simple, hasty, and honest. Diet, the semen, sweat, and saliva of human
I'll
man.
be honest, I don't really want to hear about this thing having sex.
Yeah, same. This one is fully daughter.
But that's the show.
We do what we have
it's
to
the
do.
Show.
Yes.
Oh fuck me! It's a lot of text as well. Okay.
Oh
do you need
man.
me to zoom in at all?
Maybe a little bit. Alright. The Humpty Egg is a variant of the slime. You don't say.
Yeah, classic.
And a monster endemic to Wonderland. Men who wander into the realm may find that, suddenly, a large egg has fallen before them. When it breaks open, revealing a Humpty, she leaps out and assaults him. These eggs are, in fact, the eggs of the Jub-Jub. Ooh. Okay. However, when a human man approaches, the egg grows impatient to have sex with him and thus becomes a different kind of monster in order to hasten their procreation. The egg's yellow slime yolk appears in the form of a mature but diminutive monster with a yolk wreathed in a white, incredibly transparent slime. Humpty eggs are innocent to the world, but like Jub-Jubs are aroused from the time their shells break. No, from before the time their shell breaks. Perhaps because of their innocence, their mental structure differs from ordinary slimes. They do not seek the semen of men for food so much as they seek sex with men in and of itself. They aim for a man, fall, break their shells, and imprint on him as their husband at first sight, much as an animal might imprint on a human of which it is fond. They unleash their sexual desire without hesitating, entwining and constricting him with their whites and engage him in coitus. Should a man resist too fiercely, the Humpty Egg uses her ability to harden her white like an eggshell and thus tighten his shackles, turning his surrounding into a shell as necessary. The result is much like a swaying hammock. Passers-by may mistake the whole presentation for an egg, were it not for the distinctive squishing sounds and moans it emits. As slimes, some eggs have bodies capable of mating with men from the moment their egg break. They suck on a man's penis as if sucking down a nourishing elixir, innately skilled at encircling his member with their tongues to extract semen. Their yolks, in the form of slide monsters, remain soft and gooey, so as to welcome a man in at any time. Though they know naught else, they do love swinging their hips to the light and the pleasure of the ejected essence running messily through their bodies. Thus, the first thing a Humpty Egg does upon leaving her egg is her husband. Okay. And his sex remains her sole pursuit for the rest of her life. Her first sound out of the egg is a sensuous moan, followed by her husband's name and a range of obscenities useful for communication during lovemaking. A material called slime jelly can be harvested from Humpty Egg's yolk. It is similar in taste and texture to conventional eggs and is outstanding in nutrition. When a man partakes of it, his body produces so much semen that he feels like it will ooze out of its own accord should he not ejaculate. It is said that if a monster feeds this substance to her husband while copulating, she can squeeze semen from him indefinitely. Such quantities make it a popular confectionery ingredient in Wonderland. Humpty eggs reproduce not by division but by laying eggs. Okay. Exception. Which is unusual for slimes. Given enough time, the eggs hatch into Jub-Jubs. Compared to the eggs of Jub-Jubs, they are more likely to become Humpty eggs. Considering the fact that Humpties are lustful before even leaving their eggs, it's surprisingly rare for them to imprint on their fathers as their husbands. The reason for this, however, is solely because their fathers' members are always covered by their mothers' bodies.
So, the worst thing happened, which is that this is all about sex.
Of course. Of course.
The second worst thing that happened, well, is that, like, the fact that this is, like, born from the Jub-Jub almost put Jub-Jubs at, like, wife tier. I was gonna move it.
Yeah.
But, like, considering that, like, Humpty Eggs are just so sex-focused, I'm like, I don't... And another thing is that, like, the yolk itself is an egg-like texture, which, I'm a cook by trade. I deal with a lot of eggs. Eggs are not, I don't want to be covered in eggs. Egg yolks aren't, Gross.
I mean, yeah, like our fellow freak Amy Warrell is known for drinking egg whites.
Huh.
Sometimes.
I did not know that.
it is deep Amy lore. But yeah, like personally, I don't. Yeah, like egg textures is not like the most, yeah, not the most feeling good thing
No.
on the
Just doesn't
body,
feel
no.
good against your hands.
Yeah, like one thing that I'm not getting from this is like a sense of
Right,
scale.
yeah, because
Like, how big is this
I think
creature?
this is supposed to be massive. This egg is supposed to be massive. But it looks...
Yeah, because I was imagining her
That's
tiny.
what I was thinking. And even like if it's an egg from a... Because it's an egg from a Jub Jub. And Jub Jubs aren't big.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah.
But the second they hatch, they take you into your egg and have sex with them. So there's no way, like, a human-sized egg is coming out of this thing.
No. That is, yeah, like, does the egg grow after she lays it?
That's not how eggs work.
No, but this is Wonderland. maybe like Mad Hatter talking to Alice. Did you know that eggs grow bigger after that chicken lays it? And Alice like, that's not how eggs work. Oh, you are such a dumb child. You don't know anything about the world.
Um, this sucks. I'm gonna ignore the entire description.
Same. No, I don't want to. Like it's bad because like there's not really an out
No.
where it's just immediately get out of the egg, has sex. It's like
Yeah.
and like but can I like prevent that from that? No, she'll trap you in an egg and just rape you. It's like that's
And so it has like this
dumb.
weird thing of Jub Jubs lay Humpty eggs, and Humpties lay Jub Jub eggs, which is stupid.
Yeah.
This is
Like
stupid.
what what decides whether a Jub Jub egg will become a Humpty or not? Like, it doesn't really explain that.
Yeah. Let's
Let's.
just forget this description. Let's just...
Yeah. We read this for science, but
Science is
also
wrong.
like, yeah, no, this one's wrong. This fanfic.
Yeah.
Let forget
Can't go
this.
across. Yeah, yeah. This one like got mixed up with another description. This one's yeah.
Yeah. Historians will look back at this like, and say that no, actually, you didn't research this enough.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Chug off.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to zoom out a little bit for this one, I think.
Yeah.
90.
Shogoth. That's Lovecraft, right?
I believe so, yes.
That does not read as much of a slime to me, if I'm honest. It's more like a giant squid.
Well, it's family slime, so it's in it.
Yeah.
Type semi-solid life form, like the rest of them. So, it's here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, the bottom part does look very
Oh yeah,
slimy,
yeah.
I guess.
It's got like a mouth with like a fucking tongue that looks cool.
Yeah, a tongue.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now that I look about it, it has like a sort of maid-like quality to it. Because it's like
yeah,
washing
it's like the
something
little
with like a
headdress.
brush. Yeah, the headdress. This is kind of like it's got like a tentacle apron.
Oh yeah.
And like yeah. Hmm.
It's
I think I like this one.
Yeah, me too. I think it's an interesting design.
Kind of reminds.
I like her expression.
Kind
of seems a bit mischievous.
reminds me a little bit of like one of the newer Pokemon. I think it's like a Hatterene, and that like
Oh yeah,
Hatterene. Which like she's like attractive, but like I don't know where I'm supposed to put it, but I would. If I could figure it out, I would.
Probably not the place that has sharp teeth.
And eyes.
Yeah.
This is cool though.
Yeah.
I like the color. I like the color palette of this one.
Yeah, this one's good for sure. It is an interesting incorporation of the prompt, I guess, of like turning this freaking Lovecraftian thing into a girl, and yeah, like she certainly a lot more immediately attractive than the Appalachian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, let's find out the lore, shall we?
Yeah. Ready when you are.
I'm ready.
I think it's your turn to.
No,
Oh,
it's
is
your
it? Oh
turn.
shit.
I
Oh
read
yeah,
the
it did. Okay.
gag.
Whoops.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Shogoth. Family slime type semi-solid life form. Habitat caves, burrows, and human settlements. Nature devoted, lustful. Diet the semen, sweat, and saliva of human men. Now I'm gonna zoom back in. A lot of text once again.
Oh, she doesn't have like a secondary image. That's a bit of a letdown. I wanted to see how the coitus were for this one.
Yeah. No, instead we had one for fucking
Oh,
red slime. Brilliant.
yeah.
Shoggoths are slime monsters with amorphous bodies. They were created long ago to serve monsters of the untold never reaches, but upon acquiring intelligence and emotion with the rise of current overlord, they are thought to have fled their once masters. Shoggoths are compliant and quiet in temperament. They do not attack humans. It is said that they still search for new masters and will appear before a man they admire, or one who wishes to employ them, in order to provide him with devoted service. Shoggoths can transform the cells of their bodies to form a variety of organs. Because their bodies produce any tool they may need, they require nothing but themselves to fully care for their masters. Shoggoths prioritize their master's comfort above all else. Their quiet commitment makes them ideal servants and lends them a sense of decency quite uncharacteristic of monsters. However, the entirety of the Shoggoth's amorphous body is in fact an erogenous zone. Her sensitivity is particularly concentrated in the organs that are subject to contact with the Shoggoth's master. The towel with which she wipes his body represents a crest from hers. The spoon with which she conveys substance to his mouth is like a tongue slavering saliva over his in a deep kiss. To a Shoggoth, service and sexuality are one and the same, filling her with not only the mental satisfaction of being useful to the man she loves, but also a physical pleasure that strengthens the more she serves him. Even amidst this pleasure, though, the Shoggoth maintains her professional composure, serving her master with a quiet aplomb. Meanwhile, if one looks deep in her eyes, an ecstatic flicker of unmistakable madness may be glimpsed. It is a madness that demands she live as one with her master, absorbing him as an inseparable part of her body and work. She is faithful to his commands, accepting that she will never accept refusal of her service. She shuns existing tools, and eventually uses her body to craft her master's chair and bed, all so that she may use her fully as possible. In time, her service begins to have perceptible effects on her master's body. These effects are not immediately visible. That said, her master may be, for instance, sliced all the way through with a sword, yet remain nonetheless whole, much like a slime. The master may also find that the Shoggoth's bodily service gives him an intense sexual pleasure that makes him feel as if they are fusing together at this point of contact. Upon knowing this pleasure, the master is incalculated with a permanent desire for the Shoggoth's service. Thus, he seeks her sex, hoping to commingle more deeply within her. Their copulation generates such pleasure that it is as if their joined reproductive organs have welded together into a unit without clear borders. It becomes impossible to determine who is moving, or even whose pleasure is whose. This exchange infects the master with the Shoggoth's madness, so that he, too, wants only for them to become one. They come to live together, forever combined. The Shoggoth's constant pursuit of unity with men is thought to roughly mimic the way their infernal, monstrous creators mated with them. It is speculated that the Shoggoth's flight from their old master was motivated not by dissatisfaction with their service, but by envy for the unit these abysmal creatures had with their husbands, and the Shoggoth's desire for the husbands of their own.
Okay. So, this one has big yandere vibes,
Yes.
and that is super appealing to me.
Same here. It seems to have same with the parasitic slime, this like idea of fusing with it, but this one seems a lot better, a lot more preferable.
Like it doesn't like completely remove your entire agency.
Yeah.
It's more like over time you notice that some things are changing, but like she still wants you, right?
It's kind of like the inverse of the queen slime, where the queen slime like eventually makes an entire kingdom just for you. She like becomes anything for you, including like a bed and like all tools, all chairs, all furniture. Like she can become that, which is cool.
Yeah, that is, that's doing it for me. Like the idea of her like being kind of unhinged and like just like kind of wanting to be your whole world like that is, yeah, like honestly, I into that.
Yeah.
It's pressing my buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like in my teen years specifically, there was like two things I loved more than anything, which was Monster Girls and Maids, and this would have been like my most favorite thing ever if I had read it at the time. Still is now. I'm not as into like Maids like aesthetically, but yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah. I just noticed she has a little heart in the center. I wonder if that's the spot you're supposed to put it in.
Well, she can like move it around, I guess. So it's wherever you want it to be.
Yeah, this one really does it for me. Might be possibly like as far as like lore goes, my favorite so far.
Yeah. I mean, there's certainly a lot of cool ideas, similar to the Atlatch Nature. It's got like a lot of cool ideas, but this one's something that I would actually want in my life. I'd actually want to spend my life with this eldritch horror.
She does not transform you into a giant spider. Oh, I like this one. I'm really into this one. Like, holy shit, I need her in my life. I'm sorry, Ellen. It's getting a little bit unhinged. Maybe we should move.
Okay, 214. The last and final one.
Before I am sent to horny jail.
Yorayonago.
Oh, hey, is this the first yokai?
In
of today?
Yes, this is the first one that's like an actual yokai, yeah. Not to be confused with the eventual yokai episode, which is gonna be more of like a fucking random mixed bag.
Yeah.
This one's slime. Couldn't, don't really know much about this one as a yokai.
Yeah, I never heard of this.
Yeah, but what do you think about this one?
Can scroll down a little.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I like the design. I like how she has like this kind of wet kimono that I guess like part of her body, probably like a membrane or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I like the kind of goopy
Yeah,
hair.
it's yeah, I'm into this. I like the transparent clothes, though this one's a lot more erotic. A transparent Yakuza is pretty, yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes having clothes that are like erotic and sexy can be more enhancing to the experience than if she was just naked.
Yes.
And this is a good example of that.
Um Once again, like I think like as a yokai, I believe it's another yokai that is like literally like it translates like wet girl, and it's just like a
Oh.
girl from the swamps, uh, that entices samurai, and then they go no thank you, and then they cut them, kill them, and then leave. Just like with the rest.
As tends to be the case with these, sadly.
Um, yeah, I like this one a lot. I like this design. It's cool. Fun.
Yeah, it's a good design. Not one that super ultra jumps out to me, but definitely good.
I'm not sure if I'd say it's the most attractive. This is like the last one. I'm not sure if I would consider this the most attractive either. Like, but it's like probably like second or third. I have to think about it. But yeah, I'm definitely am like yeah
Yeah,
attracted to this one.
for sure. So let's read upon it. This is the Nureonago family slime type semi-solid life form. Habitat: the plains and grasslands of Zipangu. Nature: simple, docile, and devoted. Diet: the semen, sweat, and saliva of human men. The Nurionago, or wet damsel, is a variant of the slime. You don't say.
Well, this one
Found on.
does need a little bit of. I'll let them go with this one.
Yeah. Sure. Found only in Zipangu. Like other members of the slime family, Nurionago are capable of extending and contracting their bodies at will and can transform into different shapes. Nurionago have powers of mimicry that are superior to most of those found in the family, allowing them to model clothes in a highly convincing fashion, even down to color, texture, and comfort. Normally, this clothing is in the form of a kimono. However, it is said that the Nurionago can easily reproduce any garments they have seen. Using this ability, they pose themselves as human women, but their attempts are rarely convincing because their clothes are always wet. Therefore, Nurionago only show themselves to humans when it's raining. Appearing near human settlements or highways, they stand vacantly in the rain. When a human man passes by, they smile at him gently. If the man mistakes the monster for a human woman and smiles back or speaks, she perceives him to be her husband and follows him for the rest of their lives. Wow. One may try to run, but there is no escape. For the Nurionago senses the man's essence, follows him whenever he may go, and sooner or later reaches his home. There she takes up residence and behaves as his wife. Every night thereafter she lays her moist. Finally, we found one mention of the word moist. I was reading all of these and thinking, there's gotta be one. There's gotta be one just to annoy the people who hate this word. And I'm so glad we finally got one
The last one.
moist. Thank you, Kenko Cross. Thank you so much. Every night thereafter, she lays her moist, damp body upon his and extracts his essence through sticky intercourse. Like that of any other slime, the Nurionago's whole body is a reproductive organ, and she uses all of herself to squeeze out the man's essence. The clothing she creates once again has a part to play. She narrows her eyes in sincere joy at the erotic sensation of her husband caressing her through her clothes. Through her attire, she wraps and catches his member in clinging fabric. Apparently, she also has taste receptors on her clothes and bare skin, and thus shows great happiness whenever a man pours his essence directly into her body while buried in it, casts his seed upon her clothes as if soiling them, or injects his semen between her skin and clothes. Perhaps as a result of evolutionary adaptation to the environment of Zipangu, where many monsters are relatively gentle and devoted, the Nurionago has an instinctual wifely ability to reliably care for both a man and his house, despite inheriting the typically low intelligence of the slime family. The clothes a Nurionago forms come to suit his taste, and the way she extracts his essence is different than that of the common slime, who only indulges her appetite and lust during intercourse. The Nurionago's manner, however, is more like one who serves. Similar to other members of the slime family, Nurionago increase their numbers through division. Ordinary slimes are formed with their heads full of the thought of acquiring essence according to the demands of their appetite. Nurionago, however, are endowed with the deference to help their sister clones around the house.
Alright.
Yeah, here's the flavor text. The bodies of the Nurionago are always damp. They do have the power to control the moisture they release into the environment and hold it within themselves. Thus, they are capable of both cooking and doing laundry. And one thing that is interesting about this one is that, unlike pretty much every other complementary image that we've seen where it's just sex,
this one can be shown.
This one can be shown. It's just her in like
like
like her cooking
an
for
apron,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, with clothes.
making some rice. Yeah, I like this one.
The lewdest of things that a normal wife who loves you. Yeah, this one's
I like
cool.
this one.
I mean, yeah, she's just a really nice wife.
I like the fact that she's able to completely control her clothes, make it look however she wants, and that also is like an erogenous zone that has like taste buds. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that's like not like immensely appealing to me because like yeah, she's just a nice trad wife, which is fine, but not like one of the monsters that I'd be most likely interesting. But I wouldn't turn her down. No. Absolutely not. I'm not insane.
Yeah, she's still a gooey goop monster. With fucking, she's hot. I like her.
Yeah, I like her too. And when she reproduces, it seems like they stick around, like the other slimes. Which is cool.
Yeah. Good.
Just a A
Just a
good girl.
good girl. For a good old boy like me. Alright. I think that's it for the month.
Yeah, you know what? Considering everything, this is a pleasant, wholesome note to end on.
Yeah.
I don't mind ending with this one. We've been traumatized enough. I think the cute slime waifu is a good way to go.
Now, once again, as I wait for Tailless to load all the girls, all the images, I'll take this time to shell our stuff.
Yeah.
This is the Freaks of Narrative. Uh, we have listened to the Brainworm podcast, starring me and me and Amy. Sorry. Uh,
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. No.
um, yeah. Read Harpy Story, obviously, the greatest Monster Girl story ever
Yeah.
made.
Harpy Story, no, yeah, harpystory.thecomicseries.com.
Yes, link will be down in the description.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the good
I
stuff.
don't know when the next Brainworm is coming out, but
Yeah.
you know, she's working on it. Amy's working on it.
She's working on it, like in between drinking egg whites and whatever else she does.
Alright, it's gonna take me a little bit to find the Shoggoth, because she's kind of like the most acceptable one. But yeah, we're gonna start off now. The base slime.
Let's start. Vase, like, wow,
The
it's been a
blue
while,
slime.
huh? Good thing there wasn't that much to. Hmm. Sex tier, I guess. Like, I wouldn't say wife.
No.
Like, she's a little bit too much of a
Yeah,
knucklehead.
it's either like smooch tier or like sex tier. Because she is kind of like
Yeah.
sex focused.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Like, is it? It's how appealing is it to? Like, I guess the sex part didn't have any like fucked up stuff.
No.
Like, she doesn't like
No.
poison you or anything.
Yeah, there's no reason why I wouldn't have sex with the slime. With the blue slime.
Yeah,
So I think I can put her in sex
I
tier,
think
yeah.
she's cool. Yeah, the same thing goes for the red one. They're very interchangeable, I
Yeah.
think.
Nothing much to say. Queen slime, however. I
Queen,
think I know where I'm putting this. Yeah,
yeah,
all the way at the top.
for
This,
sure. The queen slime is my
yeah,
queen.
fucking, yeah. Whole slime kingdom is the fucking coolest thing. This is the hottest, yeah. Love this one.
Yeah, like I cannot imagine like not putting her in wife tier. Like,
Yeah. Bubble slime. No, I think it was sea slime next.
sea slime, sea slime's
Yep.
daughter for
Yep.
sure. She's like super cute and very
Yeah.
passive, and having sex with her means she's gonna inject poison into you, so I wouldn't want that
No.
anyways.
Yeah, but like,
It's just a
but it's
cute
also like
little.
it's not like living with her and having her as a daughter would like cause you any amount of like pain or yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's just a cute jellyfish girl. I would put a daughter
you just gotta keep her away from sailors.
Yeah. Yes. Bubble slime. Well, what's our
Bubbles like
final verdict on the bubble slime?
gosh, I'm still a bit split on Bubbles like. Maybe we can cut the difference by her on Smooch along with default Arachne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
because like the default Arachne, I think the consensus is that within the species like, there can be like probably like potential for sex tier and wife tier, but like from the description, she was just kind of
I think
basic. I feel it's the same
Bubble
thing
Slime
with this
isn't
one.
basic. The problem is more that, like,
Yeah,
she's either sex and wife tier, or she's not for me, depending on how much sewage
yeah.
is there.
Depending on how gross she is. A little gross, fine. Too gross,
Yeah.
no.
Smooch tier's good. Yeah. Dark Slime. Ducks.
Dark Slime's a weird one. It's the little dudes. They still keep nodding at me.
Yeah, and I don't like the idea of them transforming the women around me into also them.
Yeah, but at the
It's not
same
like she's
time,
unattractive or like she's gonna do anything
yeah.
to me. It's just, why does she have the little
Well,
dudes?
I don't know if she's gonna do something to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Still unclear on that one.
Um,
But you know what? I might be willing to take the gamble on this one.
I think also smooched here probably.
Yeah, let's start with a
Yeah.
smooch and build from there. Like, once you figure out what's going on with her extended family there, maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah. Parasitic slime. I'm feeling bottom tier. I don't want this thing in the fucking wall. I
Bottom
don't think this
tier,
one in the world.
no. This this barely qualifies as a monster girl. It's just a monster.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. Get this shit out of here.
Humpty egg. Like once again, let's pretend the description isn't real.
Yeah, yeah.
Just put it into.
Daughter tier, like, yeah, just imagine how nice it is that the egg breaks and she's just friendly and cute.
Yeah.
So good. No need for any of that other nonsense, no.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to fucking find it.
Oh boy.
She doesn't. Trying to look for like the bottom, because that would be the most
Yeah, I'm
obvious.
trying to.
Uh, uh,
Hmm.
uh, probably.
Oh, I found her, like, way to the right.
Here we are.
Third row from
Yes.
the bottom.
Okay, Shogoth.
Shogoth, oh, wife tier.
Yep.
For me,
No arguments.
okay.
No arguments.
Uh, like, oh, I love her so much. I want her in my life.
Yeah. Terrific. I want to say the new Ango is also wife tier. But
Yeah,
I'm willing to hear you out on it.
I mean, she is like her whole gimmick is she is a wife.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
Actually,
this is one of those where like if we switched sex tier as the highest one and wife tier is like the second highest, is like she would be still
actually,
like wife
you know
tier,
what?
you know, because that's like her one
You know what?
thing.
Because like wife tier is very specifically this feeling of grinning ear to ear, like a feeling of overwhelming love and adoration. That's how much I felt about all
Yeah,
these girls at the top here. Um,
that is true.
I'm willing to put her in sex or smooch tier because I would like a relationship with her.
Yeah, I think you know I think smooch tier might be good because it's like it starts with a little smooch and then you get to know her
Yeah,
better,
yeah,
and then she becomes your wife. It's like you can't just like force those things, you know.
yeah, yeah. Right.
And yeah, you have a point. She doesn't give me as strong feelings as like the Shogoth or the Slime
Yeah.
Queen.
All right. And that's all 10 of our slime goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is so many.
Actually, it might be 11. Oh well. Yeah, it was 11 girls.
Wait, there was one more?
No, it was always 11. I thought it was 10 for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Miscounted. Yeah, there's 11 of them. And these are all 11.
Huh. Okay. Nice. We got through all the slime.
Yes.
I feel so sticky now.
Yeah, another good episode. And now that
Yeah,
yeah, go.
this one was very like very high highs and low lows.
Yeah,
Out of all the ones so far, like for
because like the
sure.
first two are sort of middling, and then you hit sort of some like a lot of girls you have very strong feelings on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was a fun episode. It was good.
Yeah.
And now that we've officially done 3 episodes, from here on out we'll start recruiting guests. We'll start
Oh
we'll
boy.
start finding out people. Post the list of episodes and see who wants to be on what. And yeah. So,
Let's see who are the real freaks here.
Yep. Yeah. On that note, look forward to guests. Look forward to Monster Girls. It's been yet another terrific Monday. I was your host, Yakuman. Thank you, Ellen, for joining me.
Oh yeah, always good time. Thanks for having me.
We don't really have like a send off for this, so good night. Good night.
Good night.